Welcome to everybody. We are still waiting for an update from the race organisers. So while that is happening, we will just roll through the graphics today for you. So, 1 minute. 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 1 min Kia ora, everybody. We're just waiting for an update from the race organisers. We have heard that they are releasing 8 waves in 5-minute increments. So that's a 40-minute start sequence. As soon as we hear some more, we'll be back in touch. We are waiting here for the race organisers to give us the go. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon. Talofa, thank you for tuning in. Just a little update. We have a bit of time. We're waiting for the race organizers. So we're happy to go through the course with you. There is a change. The paddlers are heading west inside the reef. There's some concern about the depth of the water. In particular, the support boats hitting the reef and ruining their hull. So the races have been delayed for the tide to come up. The course was changed because the wind was strong and there was some concern that it would be a little more difficult to access paddlers who may get in trouble. So we are now running a course, or the organizers are running a course out to the west, around the buoy and back. The race organizers have updated the waves. Wave 1 is V6 Junior 16 men. Wave 2 is V6 Junior 16 women. Wave 3 is V6 Master 70 men. Wave 4 is V6 Para Mixed. Wave 5 is V6 Master 70 women. Wave 6 is V6 Master 75 women. Wave 7 is V6 Master 75 men. Excuse me, I may have got those wrong. Wave 8, V1 Master 60 women. So the V1 Master 60 woman in Wave 8 were supposed to race earlier in race 2, but the race organizers have moved them to Wave 8. Each of these waves has a 5-minute time difference, and that's to stop congestion. So the first wave we will see racing will be the V6 Junior 16 men. And let's give you the race lists. The V6 Junior 16 men will be Australia, Hawaii, New Zealand, Samoa and Tahiti. The second wave, the V6 Junior 16 women, Samoa, Hawaii, New Zealand, Australia and the Cook Islands. As the races unfold, we will release these wave lists to you. Yeah, so the name for the staggered starts is a wave. The race organizers are calling this a wave. So we are race 3 with 8 waves. Thank you very much for tuning in. We will come back to you as soon as we hear a update from the race organizers. And we are ready to race. We're wishing you all the best and thanks. Please send the paddlers your support in the comments. They can watch the replay and they'll see your messages of aroha, alofa come through. And they can feel even better about themselves if they win. All right. Mahalo. See you soon. Malo, we're going to give you a bit of a kōrero. We're talking a little bit about the 1994 World Sprints here. You were around that time. Can you give us a few reactions or remembrances of that, or your knowledge of the event?
Yes, 1994 brought the International Federation World Sprints here into Samoa for the first time. And we had just come through the cyclones of Cyclone Orpha in 1990, and then towards the end of 1991 was Cyclone Val. And Samoa was really greatly damaged at the time. And Abihaba is what you're seeing now is completely different. But we hosted so many countries. I can't remember how many. I mean, it's been 29 years since we've hosted the last World Sprints of the IVF Federation World Sprints. But it really brought an awareness of this sport, which is, it originated here in the Pacific, in Polynesia. And it just sort of brought the awareness of the sport to Samoa. And we're seeing now quite a lot of canoe clubs have sprouted since that World Sprints. But I would say it's still not enough. It would be absolutely wonderful though if it would go out to the rural areas, like what we see in Tahiti and in Hawaii. When you go to these countries, the wa'as are everywhere. On any beach that you come to in these two countries, you see wakaama. And the same now as in Aotearoa, when it's become really, really popular in Aotearoa. But the impressions that I have when I travel to these two countries, French Polynesia and Hawaii, you just see these canoes everywhere. V1s, V6s, V2s, V3s, they're everywhere. And it would be lovely if we can see the same kind of development after this World Distance Championships here in Samoa, to see the growth of the sport become even better, or even, um, I mean, that's the dream of every paddler. So then we can have enough competitors in the sport. Um, but it'd be great if we could also hear your thoughts about the sport, Kingy, because you're really active right now. I haven't been because I'm into longboats right now. But it's this has been great to bring me back into where I originated from the Bao Bao.
Oh, well. Can you talk a little bit about the longboats? I've seen some races here. They're rowing. Can please tell us a little bit about that?
Uh, yeah, the sport of fautasi or longboat, we have 50 men on one longboat, and the race usually lasts is between 5 to 8 miles in length, or for the course. So it's a grueling race, and this is where you see whole villages turn up in their colors, because you have 50 able-bodied men from that one village or that district representing their village and their colors. And it's not really a traditional sport. It's a sport that originated from the whaling boats back in the early 1800s, when the whaling boats would bring down these clinkers to come to shore. But the Samoans then saw how fast these boats can go. I mean, it was a 12 rowers on the boats, and they fashioned these boats, and then it became, instead of 12, we had 20 men on it, and called them fautasi or longboats. But at the time, we also had these boats we called taumualua, which was double bow. Yeah, taumualua, the double bow canoes. And these then turned into from 20 rowers to 50 rowers that we have now. So when we have a race, we usually have about anywhere between 10 to 15 longboats on the water for the major events. But we had the last race, we only had five, because we haven't had any races because of COVID. So now there's a sort of a revival again of the longboat here in Samoa. And there are no women in the sports until I came into the sport, because it was traditionally a men's sport. And I broke into this sport back in 2001. So it's now 23 years since I've been a skipper of longboats and kicking ass.
Hey, well done. There we go, Fautasi. Can I ask a name, the name for the double hull canoe before you mentioned?
It's not double hull. It's double. It's a double bow.
Double bow.
Yes, taumualua.
Taumualua. There we go. Taumualua.
And then it's become a fautasi from 20 rowers. So this is the sort of the development and the history of the longboats. But the Samoans turned it and fused it into a war canoe because they're fast moving and they're rowers instead of paddling. And they became boats that chased after other warring parties. Yes, yeah. So that was the fusion that came out of the history of longboats here in Samoa. And it's now 50 people on a boat instead of 20. So yeah, they're massive crafts or vessels, and you're looking at about 100 feet to 110 feet long, with 50 men on it, and it's rowing. So yeah, between 5 to 10 miles that we race twice a year here in Samoa. And there's supposed to be a longboat race in September for the Te Wila Festival, but we have not yet been confirmed whether it's still on or not.
Well, we're in the depths of just a quick update. We're waiting for the race start. Thank you for hanging out with us. We'll just check quickly. Any updates? No updates. We can't yet see anything on our cameras, so we're here keeping you company. Looks like a 3 o'clock start, so 20 minutes. We have quite a few waves in this next race. We'll just put those up very quickly for you to see. So the course is going out to the east around a buoy. We're not exactly sure how long that buoy is. The race organizers are still planning it, but we have one here with an 8-kilometer buoy, which would be a 16-kilometer race in total. We have 7 waves. Here, you've done a great job. Oh my gosh, 8 waves. 8 waves. So we have our papers here working studiously to make sure we give everyone the coverage that they deserve. So we have from junior 16 men and women all the way up to 75 men and women in the V6. We have a para race, a para mixed, we believe it is. And then one race was moved from race 2. It's now become wave 8, and that is the V1 Master 60 woman. Let's just take a look at some of our para teams in this race. I think they're on the next slide. We have 2 teams from Great Britain and New Zealand. Great to see our adaptive athletes out here in the mixed category. And then we have, interesting fact, we have the Master 75 men and women. I believe there's, that's Gaylord Wilcox. I think that's the Hawaii team. Let me just check. Oh, apologies, I'm zooming around too quickly. Oh, I must have put this twice. Just getting oriented here within our own graphics. 8 waves. So one of the changes we will make for our timing is we're just going to run 1 clock, and then because we're limited by how many clocks we can actually display on the top of the screen here, and there'll be 1 clock for the first race start.
Okay. So you tell us something about your background in canoeing and va'a, Kingi, because you sound like you've been on the water for quite a while, but you're now in the studio reporting on the action out there.
Yes, I started in 2005, and then did my first international races 2007, and I got really wasted. I went to the Super Aito. I think I was almost last. I think I come third to last. And there's a couple of people behind me didn't feel so bad. Very humbling. Went to Hawaii. I was in 80 something in the Molokai solo. And then I just saw the beauty of what was out in the Pacific and ocean paddling. New Zealand had very strong sprint paddling, so I did a lot of that. And then I based myself in Hawaii for a few years and met my wife, and we lived there. And so I paddled with a number of Hawaii teams, and then traveled back to New Zealand as well, paddling with our club there, Piniola, and Wailea, and a few clubs over the years, Huinalu, Kailua, yeah, a few teams, and I've done many races. So it's a real pleasure to be here, getting a little older now, and yeah, still young, still young at heart, yeah. And
That's what Va'a does to us. When we're out in the elements, on the ocean, rain or shine, out in the waves, it's such a beautiful feeling, being one with the ocean. And it does make you this kind of, you see all the paddlers and they're just always with a paddle, lots of smiles and very healthy looking, you know, very tanned. And it's just one of these traits that I really love about boat people and paddling people, people of the ocean. It just shows on their physique and also on their faces. It's just beautiful. So I miss it a lot because of being a skipper on longboats. But this has sort of reignited, reignited the spark to get back into Africa canoeing. Um, so you never know. I might be visiting Hawaii next year for the World Sprints in my category.
well, thank you, Zita, for our little interview, and thanks for tuning in. We're going to log off now and get a little race update, and hopefully we'll have some action for you from the water. Thank you for tuning in. We're all here in a holding pattern until we hear from the race organisers, and as soon as we do, we'll let you know. Kia ora, tā alofa.
Talo Falava, and welcome to race 3 of day 2 for the IVF World Distance Championships here in Samoa. Uh, the first wave that you're now looking at on your screen is the V6 Junior 16 men, and there are 5 countries out there on the water: Australia, Hawaii, New Zealand, Samoa, and Tahiti. 5 countries for this category or the first wave. Following the second wave, 5 minutes after when they leave, when the gun goes off, is the V6 Junior 16 women. And again, there's 5 teams in that second wave. We have Samoa, Hawaii, New Zealand, Australia, and the Cook Islands. So we're now looking at the start of the first wave, V6 Junior 16 men. They're about to take off uh, from the start line here in Apia Harbour. Australia in boat number 1, Hawaii in boat number 2, New Zealand, Aotearoa in 3, and they're off. Samoa in boat 4, and Tahiti in canoe number 5. So the first wave, Ngalu Muamua, has left the start line from Apia Harbour, and they're now heading out towards the west along the coastline from Apia Harbour along Mulinu'u Peninsula, and then they will turn around at 8 kilometers to come back in to the finish line here to complete 16 kilometers for this race for the V6 Junior 16 men. Right now, you're looking at Team Samoa in blue, and they're canoe number 4. New Zealand is in canoe number 3. Hawaii is in canoe number 2. Australia in canoe number 1. And Tahiti in canoe number 5. So in the forefront, in front of us, right in front of us, is Team Samoa in blue. And next to Team Samoa is I can't quite make out who is in that one, but the red looks like Tahiti, and they're surging out in the front. Australia is at the far end of your screen. And Talo Falava, welcome to the start of the V6 Junior 16 men. 5 countries represented here for this race, or Ngalu number 1, Ngalu numeratasi, or wave 1, Australia, Hawaii, New Zealand, Samoa, Tahiti. So they're heading out along, they will be going along the peninsula, Mulinu'u Peninsula, straight out past the Mulinu'u Point that you see there in the distance, past there, and then they will turn around at the buoy at 8 kilometers, turn around and come back in to complete the 16 kilometers of this race. The second wave, or Lengalu Numeralua, is V6 Junior 16 women who are now in the harbour, Apia Harbour, at the start line. And again, there are 5 countries represented here for this second wave. And this is Samoa, Hawaii, New Zealand, Australia, and the Cook Islands. 5 countries for the V6 Junior 16 women. Will be following at least 5 minutes behind the V6 Junior 16 men who have just left the start line here from Apia Harbour. So waiting patiently at the start line here in Apia Harbour, the V6 Junior 16 women for the start line, for the gun to go off to start their race. In canoe number 6 is Samoa, canoe number 7 Hawaii, canoe 8 New Zealand, canoe 9 Australia, canoe 10 Cook Islands. They're now paddling up to the start line, to the buoys, the yellow buoys, for the start of the V6 Junior 16 women. 5 countries. We just saw the V6 Junior 16 men leave the start line from Apia Harbour heading west. So they're staying within the lagoon. That's why we have had a delayed start today from 2:30 to 3 o'clock, because it is very low tide and the support boats will not be able to get through on the lagoon without hitting bottom. So we need those support boats to be able to work out who is in what position for this race, because we have eight waves or eight categories leaving from the start line here in Apia Harbor, heading out to west to the start point. Right now, we have a canoe in the front of the buoy. They are being asked now to move behind the start line, and that is number 8, Aotearoa, New Zealand. Now they have to back paddle. The others are patiently waiting behind the yellow buoys for the start of the V6 Junior 16 women, 5 countries: Samoa, Hawaii, Aotearoa, Australia, and Cook Islands. And off they go. The gun's gone off. We've got Cook Islands, Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, and Samoa, and one team has hit the buoy. Their ama is now stuck on the buoy. Yeah, they were too close. And this is which team is this? Aotearoa. Their ama got stuck on that yellow buoy. They were too close, and so when the gun went off, they got stuck right there. But they're coming in. We're still. It's a long race, and it's all about pacing themselves now for 16-kilometer race. So you're now seeing 5 countries on your screen for the V6 Junior 16 women. Samoa in canoe number 6, Hawaii in canoe number 7, Aotearoa in canoe number 8, Australia in canoe 9, and Cook Islands in canoe 10. Beautiful conditions here within the lagoon. So we're now going into the western side of the coastline of Upolu Island here in Apia, to avoid the swells out there, because, as we said earlier, the swells are rising from between 25 to 35-kilometer winds out there, and of course the swells are quite high out there as well. So now they're in the flats or in the lagoon of Apia Peninsula. Beautiful sight out here as they head out from the start line. You're looking at Apia Harbor, and they're heading west. At the start or in the front are 2 canoes. We're trying to make out who the 2 canoes are that are in the front, and maybe Cook Islands and Samoa in the blue. And we have Australia in the yellow. They're up in the third and the second lot. So you've got the Cook, Aotearoa, Australia, and not quite sure who's the other one, but we will confirm that when our support boats get back to us, or when we get a closer view of the boat numbers. Yeah, right here behind the government building where we are is it's quite a strong current when the currents are coming into the fish market, and coming up right against to the government building. And so the boat in the front is number 6, which is Samoa. In the blue, Samoa is in the front for the V6 Junior 16, followed by 10 Cook Islands in the green. Green t-shirt is Cook Islands in number 10. I mean, in canoe 10. And canoe number 6 in the blue is Samoa for the V6 Junior 16 women. Very close between these two. And we're looking at, no, that's 10. Okay, and right behind Cook Islands is Aotearoa in canoe number 8. This was the team that got stuck behind the buoy, and now they're in third. So that's the placings for the V6 Junior 16 women. In first place is Samoa, followed closely by Cook Islands, who is closely followed by Aotearoa. Right now, we're at the start line for the third wave. We are now at the start of the third wave, V6 Mastermen 70. We have 5 countries also represented in this third wave, USA in boat 11, Canada in number 12, Australia in 13, Hawaii in 14, and New Zealand in 15. These are the 70 master men uh, wave. Ngalu numero tolu. Ia o le age group lea o le fitus fulu for the men. And we have United States of America, Canada, Australia, Hawaii, and New Zealand. This is really good. We're really, it's fantastic that they have changed the course from going east. Now they're going west out there. It's really quite choppy right in front of government building because of the tides coming in, and then they're going breaking in the reef right in front of government building. So there's a bit of a really strong pull there and strong currents in there. But once they pass the reef in front of Tanoa Hotel, then they're within the lagoon, and then they'll be in sort of like less choppier waters until they hit another gap after the Mulinu'u point, where the currents will again be strong. And this is where they will be turning at the 8 kilometer. And that point, or the break in the reef, is where the 8 kilometer turn point is. And that's also going to be a challenge because it will tend to pull you away from the course if if you don't know the course. But now these are experienced paddlers that we have here right in front of us, who are the Master Men 70. 5 countries vying for first position, first, second, and third in this Master Men 70 V6. USA, Canada, Australia, Hawaii, and New Zealand. Coming up after them is the fourth wave, Ngalu number 4. And this is the para mixed wave, and there's only 2 teams in this category. Ngalu numero 5. This is the para mixed category. Only teams competing in this para mixed category is Great Britain in canoe number 16 and New Zealand in canoe 17. So this is our fourth wave that you're looking at now, and they're paddling up to the start line here in Apia Harbour. Great Britain and New Zealand. Para mixed V6. Fantastic. This is really great start to all the different categories out here from Apia Harbour. But the challenge will be the turnaround when they all come back, and whether another category bypasses the first ones, and then we'll be trying to figure out, okay, who's who. But right now we're looking at Great Britain and New Zealand. New Zealand in 16 and Great Britain, New Zealand 17 and Great Britain 16. So right in front of us in the blue, Great Britain. And in the white uniform is New Zealand, Aotearoa. Waiting to start for the gun to go off, and they're up, then they're off. This is the V6 para mixed athletes or paddlers. Only 2 teams in this fourth wave. And they're off. So we've got another support boat escorting this Ngalu number 4 out of the harbour. The next one after the V6 para mixed wave, we have the mixed men and women 70. So V6 men, women 70 category. And there are 6. Okay, correction. Is the Master Women 70, not men and women. Master Women 70 in the Ngalu numero 5. But right now, you're seeing on your screen Great Britain and Aotearoa, New Zealand, for a para-mixed category, which is wave 4. This is a fantastic view of them coming out of Apia Harbour and turning west to go along the whole Mulinu Peninsula. And so they'll be going past our village, which is here right in front of the government building. And it's pretty choppy waters right in front of there because you're right in front of the opening to the into the harbor. But once they hit Tanor, the landmark would be Tanor Hotel. Then you're in protected waters because you're in the lagoon then, and the reef is protecting the lagoon until they hit the next break in the reef, which is just outside of the Molinu Point. Right now, we have the fifth wave lining up at the start line, and this is the V6 Master 70 Women, and we have 6 countries competing in this division. We have in canoe 18, New Zealand; in canoe 19, Canada; in canoe 20, Brazil; 21, USA; 22, Hawaii; and 23, Australia. So 6 teams in this category for V6 Master Women 70, and this is Wave 5, Ngalu Numera Lima. Ito ono ia auye e tausinio I le tuunga lea o le V6 Master Women 70 o New Zealand, o Kanata, o Brazil, o Amerika, o Hawaii ma Australia. Wave number 5, New Zealand, Canada, Brazil, USA, Hawaii, Australia, all at the start line now in Apia Harbor, waiting for the gun to go off to release wave number 5. They're all lining up now. V6 Master 70 Women, and the gun is off. They're off now. 6 countries competing in this category, V6 Master Women 70. Aotearoa, Canada, Brazil, USA, Hawaii, and Australia. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous weather here in Apia. And it's great. We'll be seeing some great racing because they're heading west. So people who are on the shorelines all along the peninsula, from Songi, from Apia Market, all along Songi up to Molinu Point, is really fantastic because you will see a lot of the action just from the shoreline. Whereas when they went east, you couldn't really see much of it. But now that they're heading west, all along the peninsula of Molinu Peninsula, you'll be able to see the action. We're now seeing the 6 countries competing in the V6 Master Women 70: Aotearoa, Canada, Brazil, USA, Hawaii, and Australia. Behind this wave number 5 is wave 6. We have a Master Men 75. And the only country competing in this is Hawaii. So we'll see. I mean, they might be able to catch up to the women in the Master Women 70, the one and only competing country or nation in the V6 Master Men 75. So these are 75-year-olds in the men's division competing in this category. And of course, they will be the winners of this category because they're the only country in this in the Master Men 75. And they're now waiting at the start line for the gun to go off. This is wave number 6, the Master Men 75. Wave number 6. We have 2 more waves to go, which is the Master Women 75 and the Master Women 60. So lining up now, we have Team Hawaii, the Master Men 75 for Team Hawaii, the only entry for this category. And they're off. That's wave number 6. That's wave Hawaii. Ngalu Hawaii leo halwatune. The only entry into this category, V6 Master Men 75. On our screen now, I think this is the first lot that went out. Screen now. On our screen now, we have the seventh wave. The seventh wave, or wave number seven, only two teams. And the Master Women 75, only two teams have entered for this category, and they are Canada and Hawaii. You're right now looking at the V6 Master Men. They just left the start line, Master Men 75, but lining up now for wave number seven. At the start line in Apia Harbor is Canada and Hawaii. The Master Women 75 started early. They thought they were going out with the Master Men 75, but no, they have to go back to the start line. Only two teams are competing in the Master Women 75. It's Canada and Hawaii. Yeah, they thought they were going with the Master Men 75, but they're on a different wave. They're on wave 7. They started on the wrong wave. Okay, we've got two countries that have to go back to the start line for was we've got 12 and 14 on our screen right now, and that's Canada and Hawaii for the Master Men 70. And they're right now in front of the Met Office in Apia. They're just about to reach the Mulinu point. They're now at the Mulinu point, heading out to the 8 kilometer turnaround point. And in front of us, following behind them, number 15, which is Aotearoa. So we're looking at the Master Men 70 category. So Aotearoa is in front of us on our screen right now. They just reached the peninsula, the point, Molinu point, and they're heading out now towards the turnaround point, which is the landmark for the turnaround point is Vayusu Bay. I mean, not Vayusu Bay, Vayusu Village. So if you're looking from Vayusu Village straight across to the ocean, this is where the turnaround point is at 8 kilometers. And then they have to head back into Apia for the finish. We have a beautiful view there of Mulinu Peninsula. Um, right in front of us on our screen is Canoe 16, and that's Great Britain, the para-mixed team, and Aotearoa behind them in Canoe 17 or Va'a 17. This is our para-mixed team. Really fantastic. Look at how they're going. My gosh, this is really fantastic. And they went out on wave number 4. And they're almost at the end of Mulinu Peninsula, and they're about to pass the Mulinu point to head out to the yellow buoy for their turnaround. Aotearoa, Team Aotearoa in 17, the Paramix V6, Paramix team from Aotearoa. Ma lo lava le taumawhai ese le mā nei al taumawhainga nei au e lua o le au mai Great Britain po o le mālo o Britania ia whaapea fo i le mālo New Zealand. para mixed. Right now at the start line, we are looking at um, the start or leaving the shore. Um, V yeah V6 Master Women 75, two teams, Canada and Hawaii. They had to go back to the start line. So now they're off. They just left the start line from Apia Harbor, Canada and Hawaii for the V6 Master Women 75. Really fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Right, we have one more wave that's patiently waiting, and that would be the Master Women 60 for V1. So all the V6 canoes have gone ahead in the first 7 waves, and then they will be followed by the last and final wave, wave number 8, and these will be the singles or V1 canoes. And there are 8 countries competing in this category, V1 Master Women 60. And the countries lining up now at the start point in Apia Harbor: USA, Peru, Aotearoa New Zealand, Australia, Hawaii, Canada, Fiji, and Germany. 8 teams competing for the V1 Master Women 60. USA, Peru, New Zealand, Australia, Hawaii, Canada, Fiji, and Germany. They're all lined up now at the yellow buoys, the V1 Master 60 women. Uh-oh, we've got somebody against the yellow buoy again. Uh-oh. Yeah, the wind is pushing them towards the buoys. Oh, no. And they're off. The wave number 8, V1 Master Women 60. And they're just leaving Apia Harbor now. Oh my gosh, we've got a collision. Well, at least nobody has capsized. But yeah, 8 teams or 8 countries on the water right now competing for that V1 Master Women 60 category. We have in Canoe 25, USA, Canoe 26, Peru, Canoe 27, Aotearoa, New Zealand, 28, Hawaii. 29, Hawaii. Uh-oh, we've got another collision. 30, Canada, 31, Fiji, 32, Germany. So the 8 countries that are vying for or competing in this V1 Master Women 60. On our screen right now, it looks like it's Canada, which is in the orange T-shirt, is in the front for the Master Women's 60 V1. Right now, in on our screen is Hawaii, V6 Master Men 75 in canoe 24. This is Team Hawaii, the lone entry for Master Men 75 V6, and they're just in front. Oops, on the yeah, they're just at the Mulinu point now, heading out to the turnaround point at the 8 kilometer point. Just an update on our Master Women 60. The names of the people who are uh, in these teams representing USA: Julie Wolf, and she's in canoe number 1. Representing Peru in canoe number 3 is Rocio Laranaga Leonhardt. From Nouvelle Zealand or Aotearoa is Nairi King in canoe 4. From Australia is Jenny Rasmussen. From Hawaii, Lynn Christensen. From Canada, Mal Durbin. From Fiji, Salome Dambua Dale. And from Germany, Martina Gerdemann. These are the V1 Master Women 60 competing today for their countries. Okay, so this is the number 8 Aotearoa women that's coming back in. And this is the V6J16 women, Team Aotearoa New Zealand. On the screen right now, just past Mulinu Point on the peninsula, heading back towards the Apia Harbour to the finish line. Behind Aotearoa New Zealand is the team in green, and I believe that is the Cook Islands. It is Team Cook Islands in canoe 10, number 10, for the V6 Junior 16 women. So leading the wave number 2 is Aotearoa in canoe number 8, V6 Junior 16 women. And in second is Cook Islands in canoe 10 for the V6 Junior 16 women. In coming up in the third place for the V6 Junior 16 women is canoe number 6, and it's Samoa. Go Samoa, malo laval tamafai. Kalo fai, Junior 16 women. Team Samoa in canoe number 6 has just passed Mulinu Point. We're right in front of the Met Office at Mulinu, and they're looking strong. But right behind Samoa is another team coming up really. Which one? 13. Oh, that's the V6 Master Men 70, which is canoe 13. So now we have a mix of categories or a mix of waves coming back, and behind that is 11, which is USA. So we'll be reporting to you all the different canoes coming in, and the positions that they are in right now. So V6 Junior 16 men in first place is Tahiti. And they're right in front of the Fish Wharf now, or the fish market in Apia. Now they're in front of government building, going in for their turn. They are smashing it. They look absolutely strong and really, really focused and really strong. Just looking at the way that the paddles are going in and out of the water, synchronized. Ale Tahiti. We have Canada on our screen in orange, and this is the V6 Master Women 70. They're just past the Mulinu Point, and they're up behind canoe 14, which is Hawaii. So Canada is catching up to Hawaii in 14, and these are both teams are in the V6 Master Men 70. On our screen again is Team Tahiti making their turn at the buoy in Apia Harbour and heading back out again for the second lap of this race, 16-kilometer race. We're now seeing canoe number 3, and this is Aotearoa coming in for the V6 Junior 16 men for their turn at the buoy in Apia Harbour. So they're in second place. In first place, we have Tahiti. In second place, Aotearoa, New Zealand. And we'll see who is going to come in on the third for their turn. Strong paddle there from Aotearoa, Team Aotearoa, as they come into the turning point in Apia Harbour. Coming in on the third place is canoe number 4, and this is Team Samoa for the V6 Junior 16 men. Coming in for their turn at the buoy in Apia Harbor is the V6 Junior 16 men for Team Samoa. In first place is Tahiti, second place Aotearoa, third place Samoa. Malo, malo, lavale alo, malo, tamawhai, malo, le wha malo, si malo, le loto nuu Samoa. Oh, it just makes me absolutely beam to see the blue team out there in the front. I am so biased, but hi everyone. You are now viewing the day 2 for and race 3 of the IVF World Distance Championships. And today, right now, you're looking at the V6 Junior 16 men of Team Samoa in blue. In canoe number 1 is Australia, and they're coming in number 4. The men in gold or the men in yellow is this canoe 1 coming in for their turn in Apia Harbor for the V6 Junior 16 men. They are also looking strong. It could change these positions because they're going in for their second lap out to the point, past Mulinu Point. We have Samoa now doing their turn at the buoy. Yeah, we are trying to work out the number on this canoe, and it looks like it's 17, which is Aotearoa for the V6 Para Mixed. The two countries that are competing in the V6 Para Mixed canoe or category, sorry, is Great Britain and Aotearoa, New Zealand. This is canoe number 2 and paddled by Hawaii. So Hawaii comes in on 5th place for the V6 Junior 16 men. There are 5 countries competing in this category. We have Tahiti in number 1, New Zealand in number 2, Samoa comes in 3rd place, Australia in 4th place, and Hawaii in 5th place for the V6 Junior 16 men. Looking fantastic out there for Team Hawaii. They're also looking very, very strong. We're just hoping that we can also get some more footage of them when they head out for the V6 Junior 16 men. They were in the first wave of this race number 3 for today. What a beautiful shot. Drone aerial footage of Team Hawaii in Apia Harbor as they make their turn at the 2 yellow buoys before they're heading out again to the second lap. We're looking at number 19, Team Canada in the orange on the screen right now. It's the V6 Master Women 70 heading back in for their turn at the buoy. There are 6 countries competing in this category, or the wave number 5, Master Women 70, and they are New Zealand. Oh. Right now on the screen we have J16 women and Team Aotearoa on the screen right now coming in for their turn for the V6 Junior 16 women. We're still looking at this strong V6 Junior 16 women team of Aotearoa coming in for their first turn in the harbor, in Apia Harbor. They are in canoe number 8. On the screen right now, we have the V6 Master Women 70, canoe number 22, and that's Hawaii. We have 6 teams compete, and again now in yellow is of course Australia. That's the V6 Master Men 70 coming in for their turn. Australia team on the screen right now. Following closely behind Australia is Charles trying to work out the number there. Oh, beautiful shot here of Team Tahiti. Yep, in number 5, canoe number 5. This is Team Tahiti heading out for the second lap. as they reach the Mulinu point to go out to the turn. Yep, really fantastic. Love the stroke rate of Tahiti. And right now we have Team Australia in boat 13 for the V6 Master Men's 70, heading out to the buoy for their second turn or the second lap. Followed closely behind by USA in boat 11 or canoe 11. This is the Master Men 70 V6. This is really fantastic aerial shot of the canoes when they come into Apia Harbor and do their turns. And we're back out again on the peninsula at Molinu Point. We have canoe number 3, and that's Aotearoa V6 Junior 16 men. And this is number 10, Cook Islands V6 Junior 16 women for the who are in canoe number 10. Now for the V6 Junior 16, we believe that New Zealand Aotearoa is in the lead, followed by Cook Islands right in front of us in the V6 Junior 16 women, and Samoa V6 Junior 16 women in third place. That's for the Junior 16 women. So we're trying to keep to give you the positions of these categories in the V6 Junior 16 men and women. And we'll try our best to give you the positioning for all the other waves that follow. Turning at the buoy in Apia Harbor is a green team, and that is Cook Islands. That would be V6 Junior 16 women. And they're followed by Canoe 13, Australia, which is V6 Master Men 70. And behind the Cook Islands is the blue team of the V6 Junior 16 Samoa in canoe number 3. So they've come in for their second turn at the buoy in Apia Harbor. So all the canoes and the different categories are all coming in mixed at the turn points, but we'll try our best to give you the positioning for at least the V6 Junior 16 men and the V6 Junior 16 women teams. So that's canoe 15, that's Aotearoa for the V6 Master Men 70. And they're heading out for their second lap towards the Mulinu Peninsula, whilst Cook Islands team head back out for their third lap to pass Mulinu Point, or second lap, sorry. This is Canoe 7, Hawaii, in front of us for V6 Junior 16 women. And they're coming in for their turn in Apia Harbor. We're looking at canoe number 4. And that's Samoa team. The V6 Junior 16 men on your screen right now. And they are placed third in this category, or the first wave. Uh, Number one is Tahiti in V6 Junior 16 men. And Aotearoa comes in second place for the V6 Junior 16 men, followed by Samoa in third place. Right now, we're looking at canoe number 16. This is Great Britain, the V6 para mixed team. The only two countries competing in this category, Great Britain and New Zealand. Aotearoa, Mapeletania, ile mixed team for para mixed team that went out on wave number 4. We're looking at number 1, Team Australia in the V6 Junior 16 men as they reach Mulinu'u Point, go past Mulinu'u Point for the V6 J16. And the positionings for this category is that they're in 4th place. So, but these are all unofficial results right now, as we try our best to give you the positionings for each category, especially between Junior 16 men and Junior 16 women. And we're looking now at Australia, canoe number 9. This is the V6 Junior 16 women, Team Australia. And they're heading out from Apia Harbour towards Mulinu'u Point for the start of the second lap. And in front of us is the New Zealand Para mixed team of in canoe 17, going in for their turn and then heading back out again. This is canoe 25, and that's Canada for the mixed women 75. This is the mixed women 75 team, 75 coming in to make their to complete their first lap and heading back into Apia Harbour. They just passed Mulinu'u Point and the Met Office at Mulinu'u. Yeah, awesome. My gosh, 75 and still active out on the water. This is absolutely fantastic. Canoe number 2 is Hawaii for the V6 Junior 16 men as they head out on their second lap. And they're just at the Met Office, in front of the Met Office at Mulinu'u, and just about to pass Mulinu'u Point for their turnaround at the Yellow Buoy facing Bayusu Village. Coming in on our screen is number 26 for the Master Women 75. The Canada team for the V6 Master Women 75 is way ahead of Hawaii. And this is Team Hawaii, Master Women 75. Absolutely awesome work by these women at 75 years old, and they're still at it. I hope I will be still active on the va'a when I reach that age category. So awesome! I love seeing this, and this is Team Canada for the boat 19 for the V6 Master Women 70. Really awesome. On our screen is canoe number 19, and this is Canada for the V6 Master Women 70. Um, and they're followed by this is Aotearoa Junior Women 16 going out on their second lap in canoe number 8. And they're in first place. They're leading this wave. New Zealand in number 1, Cook Islands in number 2, and Team Samoa in number 3 for the V6 Junior 16 women. We have the gold team, and this is Team Australia for canoe 13, V6 Master Men 70. As they head out on the second lap for this category, they're right in front of Mulinu'u Point. And then Team 11, USA. Team 11 is V6 Master Men 70, and followed by Australia, V6 Master Men 70 category. Right, we're looking at the first single V1 coming in into Mulinu'u Point right now, and she's in canoe number 4, and that is Aotearoa, Nairi King. So she would be, she's the first one to come in past the point that we can see so far from our screen. Um, and she's in canoe 4. Looks like Master Men or Master Women 70, Hawaii. What number is this canoe turning at the buoy? And Australia is heading into Apia Harbour. Uh, canoe number 23, V6 Master Women 70. And they're just behind, I believe, Hawaii, who is turning at the buoy, who are in number 22 canoe for the V6 Master Women 70. Oh, no. Sorry, correction. That is 24 that turned. And that was the V6 Master Men 75. The one and only entry for this category. And this is Team Hawaii. Canoe number 6 is Samoa. This is V6 Junior 16 women. They've just passed Sales Restaurant, and right in front of the Met Office at Mulinu Point, they're about to pass the Mulinu Point while they head out to the turnaround buoy at opposite Vayusu Village. Malo le malo si malo lava le toa ia o tama itai Samoa ia o le V6 Junior 16 na le sfulu ono tausanga i le category lia le sfulu ono tausanga le e a fo i tausinio mo Samoa o le numera tolu nei i le tuunga lea mo le V6 Junior 16 women. In front of us is 15, which is Aotearoa, New Zealand, V6 Master Men 70. And they're heading out for their second lap past Mulinu Point. They're at Mulinu Point now, and to turn around. This is the third wave category, V6 Master Men 70. We're looking at number 7. This is Hawaii for the V6 Junior 16 women. Yeah, and they just reached the Molinu point for Team Hawaii. V6 Junior 16 women in boat number 7. Really nice. Love the footage here. Yeah. And about to make their turn is boat 2021. And this is Team USA V6 Master Women 70. Um, and this, I believe this is their first turn to complete their first lap. Oh, I love the comments on online. Is one from Fiona and kids, and they're saying "Go, Granddad" for Aotearoa. Yes, in the we're looking at number 18, which is Team Aotearoa for the V6 Master Women 70. Loving the comments, loving the love, loving the alofa uh, from all your comments online, cheering all our paddlers out there in the heat of the sun here in beautiful Samoa. And we have boat number 17. This is Nouvelle Zélande or Aotearoa in the V6 Paramix team. And there are only two countries in this category. It's only Great Britain and New Zealand. And there's one from Marie. She's saying, "Go, granddaughter and crew." Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. So we've got all ages. And that's why we have the 8 waves. Valungalu. If asinoale ile matua o tausanga o lo soifuanga. Lefa ye categories here. So right now we're looking at number 17. Ye ole category lea o tangata they have health issues. So all the paramix teams there, in New Zealand, Britannia. Right now, we're looking at the men's team, Junior 16, V6 Junior 16 Samoa team in boat number 4. And I believe they're in third place because in this category for the V6 Junior 16 men, the placings are Tahiti in number 1, Aotearoa New Zealand in number 2, and Samoa in number 3. These are the unofficial results from us viewing everything on the screen right now as we're trying to place them as they come into the turn point. And right now on the screen, we have boat number 25, and that is Canada. The V6 Master Women 75. So these are the 75-year-old women and Team Canada on the screen right now, heading towards Apia for the turnaround on the second leg of this race. And Team 9. Team 9 in canoe number 9 is Australia, right in front of us. This is Team Australia for the V6 Junior 16 women as they head out to the point, past the Mulinu point, and to the Yellow Buoy opposite Vayusu village to make their turnaround and come back for the last lap. I'll just give you an update, and we're looking now at the shores of Apia, where the village for the Pau Pau or the Outrika village is located. Talofa lava. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we'll give you the first 6 countries, 5 countries in the V6 Junior 16 men division. It is Australia, Hawaii, New Zealand, Samoa, and Tahiti. That's in the first wave one for the V6 Junior 16 men division. For the countries that are represented in the V6 Junior 16 women, we have Samoa, Hawaii, Aotearoa, New Zealand, Australia, and Cook Islands. That's for the V6 Junior 16 women category. Then next to that is the V6 Master Men 70 category. We have again five countries: USA, Canada, Australia, Hawaii, and New Zealand. The next category is the V6 Paramixed, and right now we're looking at boat number 25, and that is Canada for the V6 Master Women 75 on the screen right now. Bravo! We're looking at Canada. Malo lava Canada. Congratulations, Canada. There's only two teams competing in the V6 Master Women 75. It's Canada and Hawaii. So, yeah, these teams are assured of a medal. It's gold or silver for Hawaii and Canada. And this might be the finish for them coming into the final lap. We're not quite sure yet. But kudos talo o imalo laval fa malo si Team Canada. Okay, we're looking at the Team Red, and that could only be Tahiti. On the screen right now is this Team Tahiti for the V6 Junior 16 men. And they are the leaders for this category, or the first wave that left Apia Harbor. And this is the, right now, they are the leading team, is Team Tahiti, V6 Junior 16 men. And we're waiting for Aotearoa, who is in second place, followed by Samoa in third place, then Australia in fourth place, and Hawaii in fifth place for the V6 Junior 16 men. Again, unofficial results, but this is how we've read it as they come into the turn points here in Apia Harbor. And they're looking really strong, the team in red from Tahiti. Wow, they're strong. They're picking up the pace right now as they come into the to the finish line. Looking really, really strong. Junior 16 V6 men for Tahiti. Please give them a big hand of applause, all our spectators out there on the seawall. Ale Tahiti! That's it. They have finished first. Yes, congratulations. Félicitations, Tahiti. Merveilleux. Wow. What a beautiful finish by this team. They really picked up the pace when they came in on the last few hundred meters. Fantastic. Malo laval tamfai malo lotonuu Tahiti. Wa avea fo e Tahiti numero mua ili tuunga lea ili V6 Junior 16 men. Ai ole fa atantaliatu ia le numero lua. Po o lea lava tu mau ia Aotearoa New Zealand. Ia le numero lua ili category lea ili V6 Junior 16 men. And we're hoping that, well, I'm hoping that our Samoa team is coming in number 3. But talofa lava to our live broadcast here from the beautiful islands of Samoa. We're now looking right at the beautiful red team of Tahiti on our screen right now. In canoe number 3 coming in is New Zealand. This is Aotearoa, New Zealand, and they are in number 2. They've maintained their position in number 2 for the V6 Junior 16 men. And again, they are also looking very, very strong out there on the ocean. Malo Aotearoa. looking strong. Junior 16 V6 men looking really strong. They have fine futures ahead of them, these paddlers, still very young. And I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of these young men in future events and future championships all around the Pacific. Um, right now, they've come in to claim the second placing for the V6 Junior 16 competition. And they are just about to cross. They have crossed the finish line. Well done, Aotearoa. Well done, New Zealand. Malo lava lealo, malo lealo Aotearoa, New Zealand. And now I'm on the lookout for Team Blue. Hopefully, it is Team Blue. We have a V1 canoe coming in. This is Canada. Wow. Mel Durbin of Canada is on the screen right now. Canoe number 7 from Canada in her orange uniform. This is canoe number 20, Va'a 20, that's Team Brazil for the V6 Master Women 70. Canoe 11, this is USA for V6 Master Men 70. Heading to Apia Harbor. That looks like Nairi from Aotearoa, New Zealand. Nairi King in canoe number 4 for the V1 Master Women 60. Okay, on our screen now is canoe number 4. Oh, they're being chased by Team Australia in canoe number 1 for the V6 Junior 16 men. So this is going to be a close tussle between the two teams. Come on, blue. Come on, gold. Come on, blue. Come on, gold. Okay, Australia in canoe number 1 in the yellow, and Samoa in blue in canoe number 4. They're coming into the finish. And it's all about pacing now, how they're going to pace themselves in the last few hundred meters. We're now looking at about close to 400 meters before the finish line. Yeah, they're about 2 boat lengths ahead from this angle. Team Samoa in canoe number 4, but Australia is giving them a good chase as they head into the finish line in Apia Harbour. Oh, there they go. They're picking up the pace as they come into Apia Harbour, and we're in view of the yellow buoys, the finish line. In front of us is Team Samoa, but they're still being chased by Team Australia behind them. Come on, Samoa. Malo lava le tau mawhai. Oh my gosh, they're about ready to cross. And maybe a collision with a V1? No. Nairi King, she's waiting for Team Samoa. Whaafitai lava Nairi. And Team Samoa has crossed the finish line. And closely followed by Team Australia. Well done, Malo lava fa malo si Malo lelo tonu Team Samoa. I am so stoked. Okay, really fantastic effort by Team Australia, but my gosh, that was a close finish between the two countries, Samoa and Australia. But the boys held out, the boys in blue held out. Well done. Congratulations. Malo laval fa malo si malo tawatai. Malo lotanu. And on our screen right now, we have another team in blue, and this is Samoa, the junior 16 women, and they're chasing Cook Islands in the green t-shirts. So we're now looking at the junior 16 women teams on the water. Right in front of us on our screen is in green is Cook Islands in canoe number 10. And right now they're holding their second place. Aotearoa in canoe number 8 is in number 1, New Zealand, followed by Samoa in third place. That was at the last, position when we saw them making their turns. But right now we're looking at number 14, Team Hawaii V6 Master Men 70. So right now we're looking at a V1. That uniform is USA. Um, V1 USA Julie Wolf for the Master Women's 60. Our spectators on the seawall here in our pier, watching all our paddlers come into the finish line. It's a pretty exciting racing this afternoon because we've had 8 waves or 8 categories go out on the ocean. So there's a lot of action out there between V6s and V1s. Right now, we're looking at V1 competitor in canoe number 8, and that is Fiji, Salome Tambuatale of Fiji in canoe number 8 for the Master Women 60. Okay, so this is canoe number 2. This is V6 Junior 16 Men, Team Hawaii, coming in to the finish line for the V6 Junior 16 Men. So Hawaii is the last one to cross for that category because there's only 5 countries that entered: Australia, Hawaii, New Zealand, Samoa, and Tahiti. So they are the last ones to come in for this first wave that left Pier Harbor. Hawaii, number 7, canoe number 7 for Hawaii, V6 Junior 16 Women. Okay, we're now back in the action to see who is going to take out the top 3 positions for the V6 Junior 16 Women. And we saw Cook Islands and Samoa pass this area or this spot. And now we're looking at on our screen now is the Aotearoa New Zealand team for the V6 Junior 16 Women. And they are in canoe number 8. And right now they're the leaders or in number 1 for the V6 Junior 16 Women. And they're coming in to the finish line. Yeah, Aotearoa New Zealand is only a few hundred meters now from the finish line, looking at about 300 to 200 meters before they come in across the finish line. And they are now our leaders, or they led from the beginning, followed by Cook Islands and Samoa. A few hundred meters now before they reach the finish line. Aotearoa, New Zealand. Malo, lava Aotearoa. They're taking out first position for the V6 Junior 16 women. Looking really strong as they come into the finish line. But a beautiful performance by these young girls. Bright future of paddling in front of them. It's just so awesome to see this. They're picking up the pace now as they come into the finish line. Wow, still looking really strong. And that's it. They've crossed the line. Have they really crossed the line? Where's the other boy? Yeah. Yeah, so cool. Beautiful performance by Aotearoa, New Zealand. Junior 16 women. Great shot right there. Really lovely. So nice. Gosh. So proud of these young people, young girls. Toa wahine o Aotearoa. Oh, the Maori flag is out. And we're watching, waiting for the second team to cross the line for the V6 Junior 16 women. You're just looking now at Team Aotearoa. And this is the men. This is Australia. Uh, I'm not sure which boat that is. This is boat 13, Australia, for the V6 Master Men 70. It looks like they're in first place. V6 Master Men 70, Australia. Canoe 13. They went out on the third wave. Yep. A jubilant Australia team right there. The 70-year-olds for the men division from Australia. Malo, well done, Team Australia. And there are 5 teams competing in this category. We have USA, Canada, Australia, Hawaii, and New Zealand. Right now we have canoe number 11. This is USA coming in on second place for the Master Men 70. So this is Team USA coming in. First is Australia, followed by Team USA. And this is the V6 Master Men 70. We're waiting now for Canada, Hawaii, and Aotearoa to come in, and who will be coming in on the third place for the Master V6 Master Men 70. Uh, Congratulations, USA. Second for the V6 Master Men 70. Well done. Gosh, some really jubilant and excited teams out here who have placed really well in their categories. And Team USA is on the screen right now. Now we're back onto the Mulinu Peninsula for more action out there as the boats come into the finish line. In front of us is in canoe 26 is okay is Hawaii. Oh, and number 12 right now on the screen is Canada. So they're coming in third place, Canada, for the V6 Master Men's 70. Team Canada cruising into number 3 here in Apia Harbor as they claim the bronze medal for the V6 Master Men 70. These are unofficial results. Australia came in first, USA came in second, and we're looking at Canada now as they cross the finish line for the Master Men 70 category. Malo, Canada, well done, and Team Orange. And in front of us now, we are looking at fourth place is we're trying to work out who is this team, the canoe number. Looks like it's number 14, and this is Team Hawaii. Team Hawaii comes in on fourth place for the V6 Master Men 70. And we're now looking at the 6 and 10. 6 and 10 is Samoa V6 16. And the number 10 is Cook Islands. Whoa! Oh my gosh! Cook Islands was ahead of Samoa at the last sighting. And now we're looking at the V6 Junior 16 women. Our team in blue have surged ahead of the Cook Islands, closely followed by Cook Islands in third place. This is amazing. It's an upset. Well, let's hope that they don't burn out as they come into the finish line. It's really close. Cook Islands is following really closely, but it looks like they still have gas in the tank because they're again trying to surge ahead and trying to get through to a team in blue. This is absolutely exciting because the whole race we had Aotearoa, they are crossed! They've claimed the silver medal! Oh my gosh, Team Samoa, I am so proud of you. Just a huge upset because the whole race, it was Aotearoa in the front, followed by Cook Islands in the second, and now Samoa has just clinched second place in the last few seconds of this race. This is amazing. An amazing finish by Team Samoa and a major upset. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Malo lava. Malo le whaamalo si malo le fi now. Malo Samoa. Junior 16 women of Samoa have done a major upset in this race for the junior women. They have claimed second place. Beautifully done. Absolutely beautifully done. It was a very close race at that last few seconds of this race. And Cook Islands has come in third place. Well done to all the teams, Aotearoa, Cook Islands, and Samoa. And we're still waiting now for the two teams to cross the finish line, Hawaii and Australia. There were 5 countries that were represented In the V6 Junior 16 women, it was Cook Islands, Australia, New Zealand, Hawaii, and Samoa. So the top three now goes to Aotearoa in first, Samoa in second, and Cook Islands in third. Unofficial results from your broadcasters here in the media room. And we're still waiting now for Hawaii and Australia to cross the finish line. On our screen right now is a V1 paddler in number 9, and V1 in number 9 is Germany, Martina Gerdmann. And going out towards the buoy is canoe number 3, and this is Peru, Rosio Laranaga Leonhardt. Rosio Laranaga Leonhardt of Peru, that we're looking at right now as she heads out for her final turn at the buoy at Vayusu. Okay, in canoe 17 is New Zealand, Aotearoa for the V6 Paramix. And they're coming into the finish. Only two countries in this category, Great Britain and New Zealand. And I believe they're the first ones to cross the finish line. Okay, in canoe number 7 is Hawaii for the V6 Junior 16 women. And they're coming in now into Apia Harbor. This would be fourth place now for the V6 Junior 16 women. Well done, Team Hawaii. It's really, really fantastic seeing all of you out there. I met all these ladies out in Vavau Beach on Sunday, and they're out here now performing. They're so young. Well, all these teams are so young, but they've done really, really well. Malo, malo, malo. Yeah. That, Team Hawaii coming into the finish now. They just crossed the finish line. Well done, girls. Well done, Team Hawaii, the beautiful girls of Hawaii. Well done for a great performance today as you cross the finish line for the V6 Junior 16 women.
We'd like to welcome in Team Hawaii. Mastermen 75. Well done. Gaylord Wilcox in seat 5. Congratulations. This is the only division and one of our oldest in the sport worldwide. So congratulations, gentlemen. Here we go. We have the Master Women 70s and 19 from Canada taking on the J16 women from Australia. And it looks like this number 19 from Canada, the Master Woman 70s, is having a great battle here with the Australian girls. We have grandma versus granddaughter.
Yeah.
Beautiful. That's what I love about Wakama. Awesome. Mokopuna tu kuia. Ka rawe, ka rawe. Congratulations, Canada. You look like the champions. Or you're doing a stretch. Well done, Australia. Woohoo. Almost 2 hours on the water since the race starts of the J16. Whaamalosi to all these crews. We continue to track these races. I will be flying here until we see the top three of the Master Women's 60 V1. Nairi King was winning that. This is Team Hawaii Master Women 70s. Coming in for the finish. I believe they might be second. Canada finishing first. And we believe this is Canada in second place, coming in second in the Master Women 70 division. Way to go, Canada. Well done. Excuse me, way to go, Hawaii. I may have got that wrong. Just to confirm, positions are Canada was first in the V6 Master 70 Women and Hawaii in second. Master 70 Women. Here in the beautiful Bay of Apia in Samoa. It's 5 p.m. We have a few more races to go. Stay with us to watch your loved ones finish, whether they be your grandparent or your grandchild. Here's some of our first V1 paddlers coming in. There's probably about 15 to 20 minutes before they finish. But we'll be bringing you all the coverage as it happens. We're looking here at Mel Durbin from Canada. Oh, excuse me, we've switched. As soon as we can get in there and get a number, we'll let you know who it is. Looks like Australia from here, or could be Brazil. Number 23, Australia, Master Woman 70. That rounds out the top 3 finishers in our Master Women's division. Well done, ladies. Fantastic effort. Hello. Well done. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Long and strong into the wind here is our USA paddler, Julie Wolf. Master Woman 60 V1. 16 kilometers. Was about 4 kilometers left to go. Oh, it could be 2. Beautiful images here from Apia as you look down the course at some of our crews just finishing. We are tracking a few more crews as they come into the finish. Canoe 18. That's Aotearoa, New Zealand. Master Woman 70s. Is that you, Louise, steering? Well done. Awesome effort, ladies. Ka rawe. And this is canoe 25, part of the Master Woman 75 division, Canada. I think they're leading this. Well done, Canada. And this is the team from USA and the Master Woman 70 coming in for their 16-kilometer race. Well done, ladies. And that's official. Team Canada are the winners of the Master Woman 75. Which means Hawaii are second. And here we go, Team USA, finishing for the Master Woman 70. Well done, ladies. And this looks like our first V1 finisher coming in. Little speck on the horizon there, just behind the boat. And there looks like two boats just on the inside. Oh, sorry, there's two canoes here. One quite far out wide, and one a little more on the inside. Be interesting to see who these are. And here we go, let's get a look at our paddler. It could be Nairi King. And that could be yellow. We're zoomed out from a very high altitude. I'll give you that could be Jenny Rasmussen from Australia. So we're calling provisionally Nairi King in first, and perhaps Jenny Rasmussen in Australia in second. We will get an update from the race organisers and update the graphics very shortly. We're looking at Mel Durbin here from Canada and the Master Woman 60. We believe she may be in first. We cannot see any other V1s across the finish line. And you're watching the paddling of Mel Durbin from Canada and the Master Woman 60 V1, 16 kilometers race. Looking very strong, powering through here to the finish. We're not sure what happened to Nairi King. We believe she was in the beginning of the race, coming first, but we are not sure. To the best of our knowledge, it's Canada, Mel Durbin, leading the V1 Master 60 woman. Well done, Mel. And here we go, Mel. Well done. Fabulous effort, Mel. Well done. You are first. And this looks like our USA paddler, Julie Wolf, Master Woman 60s, having a conversation with the support boat there. We're not sure what's happening, what has gone on. I guess we'll wait to see. Thank you very much, everybody, for following this broadcast. We are wrapping up for the day. Congratulations to all our paddlers in the J16 men and women's categories, the Master Men and Women's 70 categories, the Para Mixed, the Master Women 70s, the Master Men 70s, the Master Men 75, and the Master Women 75. And lastly, congratulations to Mel Durbin from Canada for winning the Master Women's 60 V1 16 kilometer. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Malo.